Okay, hey YouTube. Today I'm going to show you the app Garageband on the iPad. It works on both models. This is a first gen because it hasn't got the camera. Yeah, and that's it. You get straight into this, and I'm going to add a new song or make a new song. The first thing you get is the instruments. So you get keyboard, drums, amp, microphone, sampler, which basically means you can record your own sound and then put it onto a keyboard. You'll have to try it out. Drums, bass, smart keyboard, and smart guitar. So I'm going to jump right into the keyboard. And what you get is a pretty user-friendly layout. So you've got your keyboard down here. Now they put in a touch sensitivity thing, so the harder you press it, apparently it should get louder, but I don't like it because it doesn't always work. So if you put velocity up here, you can change the size. Change the size. So on here you can change how many keys there are, and you can make it even bigger still. But I can't use that. It's just too much, so I always do this and then record different parts. You can sustain here, so it's, you've got this button is so that if you want to move up the keyboard, and then when you press it again, you can move it up. There. You can put it up octaves, put it down. You've got scale, so you can put it in just into major, which this happens, which I don't like. So that's not playing any of the black notes. This will put it into like a major blues. So you go off. I'll turn it off, so I've got everything off. This, I'm not really sure what's the point in this. It's like the arpeggiator. I'm not sure what the point in this is. I don't see the point, but it's just quite a cool feature. Turn it off. You've got settings up here, so that, because obviously you record different tracks, you can change this track to down if you don't want it as loud. You've got left and right, so it will sound more like it's on the left or the right. You've got echo level, which is a bit annoying, but if you might want it. Reverb, also annoying. And then you've got the advanced settings down here. Not really sure what solo does. The spanner, it gives you a metronome, a count-in, and the sound of the count-in. So it's like a clave at the moment. You've got your tempo, and you can change your key. I'm going to keep it C. This you don't really need because I'm telling you all about it now. Here you can change your instrument to any other piano because we're on it at the moment. So you can have like classical grand, so it sounds slightly different. You may not hear it, but you've got and then you get different. So if you want a synth or effects and stuff, you can have this. I don't know what it's going to do. I haven't tried it yet. It's like an arcade sound. You just have to fiddle around with all these. I don't really know what they do because I haven't had long. Put it back to grand piano. And then all you do is you put the velocity up. I'm going to put it down 2 octaves. Okay. And I'm just going to hit record. And that's put it into 8 bars. So this is the result. As you can tell, it's perfectly clear. You can change the amount of bars you get. So this is 8 bars. If you turn it off, that's probably what I should have done before, but I didn't. And so yeah, and then you press this button, and then if you get it wrong, you press the undo button. It will just delete what you've just done. You can't delete sections, which is annoying. If you press that button, it goes into this, and you can just play it like normal. And I'm going to add another piano, so you press the add button down here, and piano again. Now this time I'm going to put it only down 1 octave, velocity up, like that, and I'll just hit record again, and it will. Your last one will play over the top, so you can hear it. Like that, and now they both play together. So you click on this again, and there are both your grand pianos. So you're playing. It's simple. Okay, so now you want to add another instrument. So you go into guitar. This is a smart guitar, and what you get is it will come up all the chords in whatever key you're in. So at the moment I'm C, so you get all the. So if you hit the letter, you get the full chord, or you can pick each like that, or back. And you also get autoplays, but they are obviously only suited to specific whatever genre you have. So if you press C, it will do a strum for you, and you can like just stop it when you want. Let's try 4. Like that, you get really nice ones. Or you can have, if you press this button here, you get notes, so you can, it's like picking, sorry. And so you get, and then for the standard, for the open fret, you just press this one here. I don't know, it's supposed to be Sweet Home Alabama, but it's not. Right, so if I just press, and so yeah, if I want to, I'll turn the volume down a little because it's quite loud. That's better. If I want to preview it before I record it, I can just press play. Obviously that was wrong, so I'm trying to think now, sorry, so it's... Let's try that. Let's see what happens there. No, that's wrong. It doesn't. But anyway, you add whatever you want, and then it will come up. I'm not going to do it because I'm going to get it wrong. It's just going to be embarrassing, to be honest. Another instrument you can have is... I'm not really sure what smart keyboard is. You're going to have to try that out. You get your bass. Just the same as guitar. It's quite quiet, so it's best you turn the volume on here up so you can hear it properly. It's exactly the same, it's just a bass. You get obviously that. It's just really nice interface. This one's, I like this, it's the smart drums. You can either have your own drum kit, or you can have this, where it's you've got quiet, complex, loud, and simple. And you can change your drum. I'm going to stick with hip-hop drum at the moment. And you press whatever one of these 6 you want. That's a cymbal, obviously, or clap. And then you hover over this. It's made up of squares. I'm not sure how easily you can see it. But if I wanted to clap there, that's what it will do. It's complex, but I can put it in complex and quiet, and it does this. But I could put it in loud and simple, and it will just do this. Yeah, that's it. What else can you do? If you get a shaker, this one's quite nice. That's complex and reasonably loud. I can put it up in complex and very loud. Or... So you just mess around and you just put it over the beat. So if I do this... And it knows where to come in and stuff because it just recognises the bars. I'll just undo that. I'll show you what I did earlier. This is, and then you just, I didn't add anything. If I go and add again, you also get this. You can work that out. That's vocals. Basically this, like I said, you just, like if you wanted a guitar sound, you play one note of guitar and it will recognise it and it will just do it. It's clever. This one's quite nice just to mess around with. you get a whole drum kit. But you obviously need to be able to play the drums. You just change it here. So hip hop. This is what we just had, except it's like this. You've got to set it. It's really simple to use. I worked it out in about 10 minutes or something. It's just if those of you though that don't know, obviously, I hope I've helped. Oh, and I'll show you one a quick one I did earlier. If you go back to songs here, it will save what you've done. You can just, if you want to delete it, there's a delete here. You can also copy from iTunes, which I'm not sure what that means, or you can send it to iTunes or email. But if I go on, I'll show you a couple that I did earlier. This took about 10 minutes. It's really quick, and I personally find it easier to use than the Mac, just because it's all right there in front of you. So you press play. Yeah, that's obviously that's supposed to be Forget You. I'll go back. I'll show you Hey Soul Sister. These both took about 10 minutes to do, so really not that long. Once you get into it, it doesn't feel like it takes that long. If I go back, press play.